Dr. Nettie Stevens was born in Cavendish, Vermont in 1861 to a middle-class family. At that time, there were very scant opportunities for women who wanted to pursue a career. Education was uncommon for women, but she was lucky to attend Westford Academy, which was open to both men and women of all nationalities. When she graduated, she wanted to further her education, but she became a teacher to fund her future schooling. Though teaching wasn't her passion, her enthusiasm for science made her a wonderful and dedicated teacher. After graduating from Westfield State University, she attended Stanford University for a master's in biology. Stevens then got a PhD at Bryn Mawr College, and from there she spent the rest of her life as a research scientist. Unfortunately, she died of breast cancer in 1912. However, in the decade before her death, she had contributed more to her field than many scientists have in much longer careers. Her most important contribution, the discovery of the sex chromosomes, was a theory that most scientists did not embrace immediately and was often overshadowed by Edmund Wilson. However, his conclusions were not as strong or accurate as Stevens, and she would only get her recognition after her death. Stevens' earliest field of research was the morphology and taxonomy of the cilia protozoa. Her first published paper was actually on these protozoan, and after that, she moved on to cytology and the regenerative process. In this field, she collaborated with Thomas Hunt Morgan, who actually later won the Nobel Prize for his work. Stevens' research in regeneration led her then to a study of differentiation in embryos, and later to a study of chromosomes. The question that she eventually provided the answer for is how sex is determined in an organism's offspring, which is a scientific mystery and heavily debated of her time that will be discussed in further detail in the next slide. At the time, the factors that determined the sex of an offspring were unclear. Many believed that sex was determined by external factors like temperature or nutrition of the egg. There wasn't much of a link between chromosomes and Mendel's genetic rules, so Stevens decided to investigate this mystery. While studying the yellow mealworm, she found that the sperm cells would differ by one chromosome. Some of them carried a large chromosome, and others carried a smaller variant chromosome, which were later named the X and Y chromosomes respectively. The unfertilized eggs, however, did not have these different chromosomes, and Stevens ultimately concluded that the presence of these Y chromosomes in sperm cells was responsible for sex determination. This discovery provides a strong link between Mendelian and chromosomal theories of inheritance, and for the very first time, it has proven that chromosomal differences could explain differences in phenotypes.